Welcome to NewToMedia, where we connect you to the best service professionals and help you learn about great experiences all over the world.
Hey everybody, Zach at NewToMedia again. I'm excited to have with us Dana Flanagan. Dana is our first three-time podcast visitor. Dana, how are you doing today?
I'm great, Zach. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure.
Absolutely. We were talking about a number of things before we started recording, and one of the things that I know you wanted to bring up today is you have a coaching program and a number of new resources that you want to let agents know about. Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, thank you so much. So my program is called The Elevated Agent. As you know, I have been a realtor for over 22 years in multiple markets and had great success with that, and created some different niche markets in regards to working with high net worth individuals, sports and entertainment, professional athletes, and different markets.
They've worked with private equity to help folks get those big deals financed.
Exactly. I've worked in hotels and resorts and developments, multifamilies, and all sorts of different real estate. And I've always reinvented myself when the market has turned or presented either an opportunity or a challenge. I've always pivoted in order to keep my business running and continue to elevate it over the years and through those times. So with everything that I've learned, of course, there's been a lot of trial and error, and I call it failing forward, because if you don't fail, you're not growing.
Yeah.
So I took everything that I've learned, and I created basically a roadmap and framework for every type of realtor out there. And that is where the Elevated Agent was born. It's basically a business in a box for realtors.
Yeah, one of the things that I really liked about it when I learned more about the program is that this is obviously a coaching program to help them grow their practice, but you're also helping them to learn other revenue streams that they can bring into their practice. Do you want to talk about that for a minute?
Yeah, sure. So, depending on what brokerage they're at, some brokerages, obviously, this is open to everybody. You and I are both, with Epic Realty, and we work on the revenue share side, which is, growing the company and building a passive income for ourselves, which there are other companies that do that too. This program is open to any agent at any brokerage. And I teach them how to leverage the tools that they have available to them. I also teach them how to create their own brand, what their value add is, and how to attract clients instead of chasing them. And I also give them all the tools, funnels, automations, and basically everything that you would need. All the email sequences, everything already done for you to automate your business and optimize your results.
Yep. That's fantastic. You're bringing in a lot of other resources to help them get business done more effectively. I know for me, when I started delegating more of certain tasks to some of the partners that I'm working with, it actually helped me to do more business. I'm kind of a control freak, so I wanted to, handle every part of it, but that wasn't the right thing to do. And I know you're bringing in a lot of partners that are going to help them to do more business, and put them in a position where they can focus on the things that make them the most money. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, you want to work. You definitely want to work smarter, not harder. And that's what this whole program does. It gives you everything that you need to get back your time. And what is the most valuable thing that we have? Time. And I ask people, would you rather have $10 million if you knew you were going to die tomorrow, or would you rather have more time? Not one person has said, I would rather have $10 million and die tomorrow. So that means that time is more valuable to them. So it's, this is what this does. It teaches you how to implement these programs and how to streamline your business so you can scale while getting your time back. And we've got people that are getting back 10, 20, even 30 hours a week back.
Unbelievable.
Agents don't work 40 hours a week. They work, the majority of them work the busy ones work a lot more than that, 90 hours a week. I mean, they always say you'll work twice as hard for someone, for yourself than you will for someone else. So that's what we do here. I find the most common request, it's personalized coaching. So when people join my program, they get the systems and the processes and the CRM, and I teach them how to do a video sales letter and how to do these different videos that will really set them apart, not only in their niche market, but also with buyers and sellers and clients. It sets them apart from other realtors. I work with them on those particular items as well. So we create digital products. I teach them how to learn to monetize digital products and things like that. But I also create a personalized roadmap for them based on their particular needs. So when they sign up for my program, they would fill out an intake form, and that gets me to learn a lot about them in the different areas of real estate and in different areas of their business. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? What are they not comfortable doing? What are they good at? What would they like to do more of? That sort of thing. So I personalize the program to them, and then we meet and we have the first strategy call, and we really kind of get down to the nitty gritty of what is holding them back. And we create a roadmap. It's a year program, and we create a roadmap to get them to that desired level. So what I'm finding is that one of the biggest things is that most people just really aren't that confident in their own business, and they're not comfortable creating video. They're not comfortable with social media, and they don't really know what their brand is. Like, they don't know their message. And so if you don't know what your brand is,
to be everything to all people.
Exactly. Because I think what you'll find is that most realtors, they don't want to niche down because they don't want to, I don't want to alienate that person, or I don't want to alienate that market. When actually, when you create a niche, you actually make it very clear and concise to your consumer what it is that you do. You're not narrowing yourself down to leverage yourself out of a different market. You're actually creating a brand which builds more trust and integrity with the consumer. So we work on optimizing their social media, creating a brand and a message that converts with the consumer. And also we work on, again, everybody's different, but we work on confidence. We work on video for social media. That's so important. I mean, social media is your digital business card in today's world, and most realtors are not utilizing it, and certainly not utilizing it to its full capacity.
Exactly. Well, and I know that, partnerships that can help you with those tasks are invaluable. I mean, there's so much value in it. I mean, I'll give a quick shout out for what we're doing. Just as an example, for the Epic agents that we're partnering with, we're going to do a free podcast for each of those agents. And we want to bring in agents from all over the country and in different brokerages, but we're going to do one podcast completely for free if they're with Epic. So that's a way for those agents to get exposure. So you're bringing so many different resources to them. Oh, by the way, here's another thing. Aren't you in a position to help those agents that run into just a whale, a monster deal? You can help them because you've done those deals, and because you even are at the top of Epic with the leadership. You can even go in and help them close that big deal, that someone that they know in town that they maybe don't know if they can close themselves.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously I'm not licensed in every state, but a general overall advice on how to market yourself and best position yourself for a specific deal that you're trying to get. I've got people that have come to me that really want to get into luxury. I have been in that market. I have done that in different states. If they want to get into working with professional athletes, if they want to be the, kind of like the mom boss in their town, like how to brand themselves that way. So, I mean, I get a lot of different requests, and, and you made a perfect example with your podcast, Zach. I mean, what easier way than to, if you're not comfortable with video and you've never been on a podcast, what a great way to start, meeting up with you and getting interviewed by you, where they have to answer questions just like they would be answering questions at a listing appointment or in front of a buyer. What are they going to say? Who are they? Like, what is their brand? How do they help people? And the biggest thing that people want to know is, what problem do you solve? What problem do you solve for that particular consumer, that buyer, that seller, what is their problem and how do you solve it? And if you don't know, then you've got to kind of really retrace your steps and start at square one. But that's a great way to showcase your market, showcase who you are. And then you take this podcast that they record with you and they break it up into shorts and clips that they can share on social media. And so it's a more comfortable setting to be interviewed on video where they're interviewed by you and you're not too scary to work with. And, you tee up the questions for them. I know here I do a little bit more of the talking because I'm so, I've been on many podcasts, but you're very good at teeing up the questions for some people that maybe aren't quite as comfortable. And this might be their first podcast, right?
Yeah, exactly. We want to try to make it easy for them. And another thing that we do is if they do a show with us, they become the expert for their market. We're going to essentially claim at least a suburb for them. They become a trusted local provider, as we call it, at NewToMedia. So they claim a spot on our map to get the leads. So that's something else to think about. And we would love to do tons of those interviews with agents all over the country. I appreciate you mentioning that.
Yeah, sure. And I think the biggest thing is people want to know what it costs. And here's the cool part. It's absolutely free. So if you want to be on a podcast, contact Zach and I can set you up with him. If you're one of my followers and not Zach's, I can connect you personally. And I think it's a great way to get yourself out there. Let people know who you are and what you do. Don't be a secret agent. If you can't hide behind, four walls and expect a lot of business to come falling in your lap, you have to let people know what sets you apart from your competition.
Exactly. Okay. Well, let's going back to the coaching program. What's the best way for folks to get in touch with you to learn about the coaching program and all the resources you're connecting them with?
Yeah, sure. So again, this program is set up to have clients coming to you. So you're not chasing business anymore. You're going to wake up every morning with a clear idea of what your day looks like. And you'll know where those leads are coming from. You'll be able to optimize your ROI. And if you want to learn more, you can go to my website, which is danaflanagan.com. That has everything on there, including my freebies. So I highly recommend that you go there and download my freebies. I have an ebook there on social media. I have email sequences, freebies. So you can go on there and download those as well. But you'll want to click in the top right-hand corner, how to work with me, and click the free training button. There is a video that is something that I would do for you. So that same video that you see on there is called the video sales letter. I will help you create one for your clients. So I highly recommend that you watch it. There is there's no obligation. Just watch the free training. And I promise you, even if you don't book a call with me, although that's the end result, and I would like you to book a call with me, you'll learn something. And it's an hour of really great information and a lot of takeaways. And I promise you that you'll at least be inspired and hopefully you'll learn something.
Perfect. Okay. Dana, thanks so much for giving us an update. I know that a lot of folks will appreciate that and grow their business from participating. Thanks for coming back on the show.
Oh, always a pleasure. Thank you so much. And again, if you haven't been on Zach's podcast, definitely reach out and get yourself an appointment with him. So thank you, Zach.
Let's go.
Let's go.